Now, our first guest of the night knows all about using energy. He's a Qur'an reciter and he's one heck of an impressive one.
Indeed, and that could be because he's also a chest physician. So you could say he knows how to exercise those lungs. Assalamu alaikum and welcome to Living the Life, Dr. Said Abdallah.
Thank you very much indeed. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Thank you so much for joining us and taking time out. Now, we know you've been recording the Qur'an recently as an audio file, I suppose we call it. How did this project come about?
I have always had a passion for reciting the Qur'an. I go back maybe 50 years ago when I bought my first copy of the Qur'an with the intention of reciting. But about 5 years ago, I was asked at the Regent Park Mosque, a friend of mine, Nugol Durrani, who is the chairman of the Islamic Circle. Every Saturday we meet, so he thought we start our meeting with a short recitation. So I started, and people approached me and asked if I have a recording, if I had a cassette tape. And I thought, well, maybe I should record it. And, well, I had an attempt at it 3 years ago, but it didn't work. So I'm very grateful to Islam Channel. I'm redoing it now. This is my third session.
Obviously, there's different ways of reciting in different dialects.
Yes.
So I suppose, which dialect are you reciting?
I sort of imitate Sheikh Al-Husari, who is very popular. It is not tajweed, it is tartil.
Tartil.
Which is easy.
So what's the difference between the two?
Tajweed is taking a long time, reciting the verses slowly and having long pauses. Tartil is reciting as if you are reciting poems, shorter.
So I guess it's tajweed similar to my namesake, Qari Abdul Basit al-Samad. I guess he was more of a tajweed style in reciting.
Tajweed. Al-Husari is more of tartil, which is reciting the short way.
Fantastic. And of course, now you're currently working on another recording, aren't you? You're compiling a different recording of the Quran?
It is. I feel passionately that reciting the Quran to an audience who do not speak Arabic is not really right. One has to appreciate the meaning. So I recite the verse in Arabic and follow by translating what I recited in English.
Yeah, we're just looking at some footage of you actually reciting in the studio. It's absolutely, it's interesting how you go about it. But it seems like a natural fit, of course, because people always think about reading the Quran, but the Quran itself is meant to be read aloud, isn't it? It's meant to be read aloud so people can hear it. It's very much a hearing experience as well as a reading experience.
Indeed.
Have you always enjoyed that kind of reciting for an audience?
Yes, I do. I do. I'm a bit of a dramatist. I like performing.
I mean, but perhaps maybe you could give us a sample of...
Yes, I'll be delighted.
Perhaps a little bit towards the end of the show, we can get you to recite some of the Quran, if you wouldn't be so...
I'll be very, very, very happy to do so.
That'd be great. Now, let's talk about your other career, actually, as well, because obviously Quran recitation is something you do, but your main career is that you're a chest physician, is that right?
I'm a chest physician, yes.
And does that help you? Does that help you in terms of, like, projecting or you're controlling your vocals and things like that?
Well, I have been blessed with a good voice. Thank God for that. And people tell me, yes, your voice is good. When I retired, I am semi-retired, by the way. I'm 68 and a half.
Oh, mashallah.
So when I retired, I thought I'll do something. So I joined a local drama group. And the director commented on my voice. That was 3.5 years ago. So yes, I like to perform, put it that way. But the Quran recitation is my passion. I believe that people should recite, should ponder, and should know the meaning of what they are reciting.
Absolutely.
And no need to know the Arabic language to recite the Quran or to listen to the Quran, because translations are there.
Of course, they are indeed. Well, Dr. Said Abdallah, it's been absolutely fascinating talking to you. Please do stay with us.